I'm back again with another trailer reaction. This one's a little different. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel, by the way. This is gonna be that 90s show. So this is an interesting one to me because I definitely grew up on that 70s show through, I think I was probably in high school when that came out. So maybe middle school. I can't remember exactly what years those were out, but mid to late 90s, I believe, was when that show was mostly on. So that was prime viewing time for me, and I believe I've seen that show through the entirety. But loved a lot of the characters. Most of the characters, yeah, no, they were pretty good. Some of my favorites, of course, were, well, the parents, but mostly Red Foreman. He was probably my favorite, but that dude's just a great actor. He's been in so many things all the way back from, you know, RoboCop when he was a bad guy to some of the more recent things. He seems to pop up in bit roles here and there, but he's kind of in so many things. And he's always one of those guys you can see him and you're like, I know you've been in a bunch of things I've seen. But one of those that most people go back to is that 70s show. So I don't know much about this one except it's on Netflix and apparently it's that 90s show. So I'm guessing it's 20 years later. And I think I've heard it has some of the cast. Actually, I think I've seen the thumbnail. I think the Foreman parents are still in there. So we'll have to see what it's all about. Let's see how this goes. Pretty excited.
Hey Grandma, hey Grandpa.
Okay, kids, the basement is all yours.
Lights on, shirts on, and no dancing.
No dancing. You're like the guy from Footloose. No dancing, you guys.
They go in my room. My foot goes in their ass.
You sweet man.
I think we should just say, whoa.
Get out.
See you soon.
Get out.
Don't be a stranger.
Get out.
Extra icing.
That was mine.
We never locked the sliding door.
We do now.
Alright, so I mean, it looked very, very similar to that 70s show. It's gonna be interesting. I wonder if any of the other cast are gonna be back in it, if they're gonna make any guest appearances. I mean, I think there's probably a couple that still could, other than the ones that are, I think there's a couple incarcerated, maybe? Or maybe they were. Either way, look pretty good. The Foremans, the parents, they look the same as ever. And of course, again, my favorite part, Red, he's there. So I'll probably have to check it out, at least just for him. The new kids that are there, they might be good. I mean, right now, they just look like a hodgepodge of any other show you turn on. So hopefully it'll be good. But I do like the idea of it set in the 90s, because that was something that, you know, I can associate with living through the 90s. 70s was something I didn't live through, so I just always appreciated the show for the kind of the nostalgic look back at like what my parents had always talked about, my mom especially, and my grandparents and all that stuff. But 90s in of itself, I was there for most of that, pretty sure. So that could have some positives to it. So we'll have to check it out. I mean, that was a pretty short trailer, but again, it looked like the rest of the show. We'll have to see if I buy into the new characters, but I know for the parents, I'll check it out. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Are you interested? Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. If you would, that'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.